Now I'm on to the second pipe. I think this is the 36. There's another sinkhole right here. I just had to clear the trees so I could get down here, see what's going on. But as you can tell, there's the sinkhole behind the head wall. So let's walk down here and see what we can discover. Oh, that one's got a nice little concrete bottom in it, so hopefully I can just stand right there and look up in there. Let's see what we got. Not bad. Oh, not phenomenal, but wonder why there's a random bulge right there in the pipe. We can see all this all. I don't know why they use metal pipe. It's not horrible. Looks like we can just maybe replace this end right here. Anywho, I'm going to dig back and get it exposed so we can dig around the pipe and probably end up replacing that end. So I've been digging around this other pipe, trying to see what's going on with it. It's in bad shape. It's not near as bad as the other one over there. You can tell where I packed the dirt down. But there's some spots gone. As you can tell, the whole end of the pipe is completely rusted off. But I found the joint right here, so I'm just going to dig back to the first joint, which, like I said, is what we were hired to come in here and do, and then they will assess it once everybody can come down here and look at it and kind of determine the, I guess you can say, the rest of the pipe's condition, which is not much better. So that's what I'm working on now, just getting this dug back, getting the open ditch here tapered back, and the pipe excavated where there's room to work around it. because you'll see in the next video the ordeal we got to do on the other side of the building. I have yet to see it, but it sounds like a royal mess. Alright, well, I'm going to dig around this and I'll get you a video when I'm done, and then we'll go over there and look at the... I'll let old Betsy do her regen. She doesn't do it very often. Every probably 350, 400 hours. You gotta park it and let it regen for 30 minutes or so. Burn off all the exhaust. So let me show you what we got now. I got this dug around and benched back. Pipe's not horrible. The end is corroded and rusted out, and there's a hole there in the side, but the band is right there, so I'm hoping that we can just take that section out and replace it, worst case there. But we'll see. I gotta go down there and shovel the end out, and we'll let that be. I got the dirt packed down. It's supposed to rain this evening, so hopefully it won't be too bad. So here is the next problem we got to figure out. All this is sunk around here, and the pipe is clogged up between here and the pond down there, and when it rains it takes and blows the lid clean off of this manhole. When we opened this, the water was right there, and measuring it, it's right at 21 feet deep, I think. So we got 2 suction hoses, been pumping it out. Looks like we made pretty good progress. So I'm gonna fire the pump back up, and we're gonna bring the 160 and see if we can kind of figure out where it's clogged up at, and go from there. So I'm on to the 3rd spot. Just measured down where this is where the pump is, getting that manhole pumped out. This water hole right here is a sinkhole that is, something's collapsed and clogged the pipe up. But after pumping that down enough, we measured down, and it's 23 feet from the top of that manhole down to the bottom. So I'm going to dip this water out, and I'm going to sit right here in the center and dig down just as deep as this bad boy will dig, pretty much, and see if I can find the pipe. And as bad as it sounds, we're pretty much just going to rip a hole into it and see if we can look down in it and see what's going on. It's not going to be a ditch you're going to be able to get into, because it's going to be probably 20 foot deep and that wide, so it's just going to be a straight down hole just to investigate. Once we figure out what the problem is, then I can lay it back where it will be safe to get down there and work in. We'll probably bring the 220 around, because that's going to take a lot of dirt. Why this pipe is that far in the ground, no idea. But either all this dirt from this hole is washed down, or it's fallen down and blocked it. So I don't know. For all we know, right here is just the best spot to start digging. I would guess that the top of the pipe got rusted out, and this fell down in it, and it's got the pipe squished flat, and that's why it's got it blocked up, and that's why it blows out the manhole right there when we get a rainstorm. So I'm going to dip this out, get down there in the ditch, and just start digging away, and tune back in when we So I'm down probably 18 feet, and I hit water, so I think I'm getting close to the pipe. It started boiling up out of the ground, so everything just is collapsing just as fast as I can dig it, just about. I've already had to move the pump hose way back. That whole side was just sliding off, but I'm just trying to find the pipe at least, and then know where to go from there. So I'm gonna keep digging, and hopefully I'll rip some metal out. Well, there's the top of the pipe. Yeah, we're about 20 foot in the ground. Good 18, I would say. And looks like the pipe is full of water, so the clog would be farther back. So I've got to make a decision on what I do, because if I leave this, most likely it's gonna keep falling in, and then it's gonna clog that up, and I'm not gonna be able to get back in here. So I've got to figure out what my best route's gonna be, if I need to go ahead and plan on laying all this back or doing what. But yeah, I got to figure that out. Long ways down there.